I think it's so funny how every religion says God is love, and yet they somehow all hate each other. And what I'm coming to realize after looking into different beliefs and different philosophies, there are thousands of religions out there, and they all claim to have the truth. Now, before you go getting triggered, I'm not here to say who's right and who's wrong, but from everything I've seen, this is my theory now. If the world were to practice more Eastern philosophy, I think we'd all be in a much better place. Because what I'm slowly realizing is Western religions, in my opinion, they've all been designed to control. They all separate you from God. They tell you that you were born unworthy, that you need someone else to speak to the divine for you. It makes you obey out of fear instead of helping you understand who you really are. And then you end up living in guilt, like waiting for permission to feel forgiven. And I'm sorry, tribe, that's not freedom. That is mental slavery. And now the funny part to me is that Western religions, they all spend more time fighting each other than actually practicing peace. It's a constant argument over who's right, whose sky daddy is the real one, whose book is most divine, whose prophet was right, who was the last one. And they're all theories that none of them can be proven. And remember, a strong belief alone does not make it true. Ask Santa Claus. But yet they go to war over their differences while preaching love and unity. And you'll never see that in any Eastern philosophy. And what I'm seeing is that Eastern philosophy isn't built on being right. It's simply built on being aware. It doesn't push a single God or claim a monopoly on truth. It teaches harmony, not hierarchy. Eastern philosophy says the divine is within you. It's not about belief. It's about awakening. It's not about guilt. It's about balance. Not so much about worship, but understanding that you reach peace through awareness, not fear. So now when I'm looking at the world, I see it a little bit clearly. Yeah, the West built systems of control. Meanwhile, the East built paths to inner peace. The West says, obey or be punished. The East says, wake up and be free. Now, I'm not saying that one side has all the answers, okay? But if humanity lived more like the East teaches, present, conscious, compassionate, I think we stop fighting over names, flags, and sky daddies. We stop dividing over who's chosen, and maybe for once, we'd understand that peace comes not from proving who's right, but it comes from remembering who we are.